One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how now Curry. Now Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Johnson is out there with Moody.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Halliburton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focus.
And here's Halliburton after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Duarte. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Johnson from outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Indiana off to a slow start. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And that one drops. Johnson's got 8 points.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn. On defense, the Warriors healed the pass to Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
That's a 2 from Hield, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Baseline try. Again, Golden State.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Halliburton passes to Duarte. Over Moody. Duarte shot good.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hield outside. The 17-footer. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
With such a smooth and quick release, Hield doesn't need much space to knock it down from mid-range.
And here's Johnson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Halliburton finds Hield. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
Johnson, good.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They trail by 18. Pass to Duarte. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Turner. Good work defensively by Johnson.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Curry kicks to Johnson. Thompson in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Halliburton passes to Hield. Turner with a screen on Thompson. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Johnson. Warriors leading by 21. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Hield. His last outing, he had 18 points. The pass to Duarte, looking to end the run. Got a piece of it.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And the basket by Johnson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the...
You want to get these shirts finished, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's do it!
Curry against Halliburton. Hield outside. Outside Turner. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Back to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Hield. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Hield can't hit. And the Warriors with possession here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows this team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
Now, here is Halliburton. After the miss from Johnson.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Buddy Hield, and the basket by Curry.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Three-pointer, Hield. Again, Hield missing. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And, of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Halliburton outside. Indiana again missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Johnson kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around to the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Three-pointer, Hield. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
This is Hield at his best, a major threat that torch defenses off the catch.
Johnson against Turner. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 30.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Halliburton with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Traps in the tray. Hield's got 10 points in the game.
Elite from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Johnson, that's for two. And the Warriors take on two more.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. There's the screen. No good. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter, and it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Hield. He's got 10. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. They get it back. Turner. Smith for three. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Pass to Green. High post, Johnson. Shoots over Turner. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Green. Johnson's got 38 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Duarte. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Curry dishes to Johnson. Back to Curry. Green, the pass to Johnson. Thompson outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Green with a screen on Turner. Clock at 6. And it's Green with the jam.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Here's Duarte. Launches a 3. And they get it back. And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to.
Your Pacers, 18. the Warriors 59. Fans, please give a big round of applause for Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Poole are the guards. Jermichael Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
The shot by Curry, no good. Pacers shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. And there's the pass to McConnell. Hield outside. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Hield's got 15 points.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Curry missing.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Hield with the bucket. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. McConnell against Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Passes it to McConnell. Here's Bitadze. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Orte. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Now here's Kuminga. 9 points last game. Outside Curry. From the arc. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
McConnell against Curry. 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. From 11 feet away, Kuminga with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's McConnell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami, and he drives in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
On its way from Curry for 2. The rebound by Hield.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Now, here's Poole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bitadze. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Wiseman. Tries from the block, and it's in off the backboard. Wiseman's got his first basket.
Now listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Now here's Hield. He's got 17. Jackson looking it over. Dishes it to Hield. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Now here's Hield after James Wiseman's miss. Hield outside. Jackson a screen on Curry. Hield dishes to Jackson, and it's good for two.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The pass to Wiseman. Over to the left wing. Kuminga kicks to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passes it to McConnell. He dishes it to Hield. And the three off target. Warriors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
For T.J. McConnell. Different look here for the Warriors. Johnson, he's checked in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. Turner with a screen for Hield. From 7. Shooting foul.
Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Moody's checked in for Golden State. Johnson for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 41.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here is Halliburton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Hield outside. Back to Halliburton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
And the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got 44.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And it's time for an injury report. And now, let's send it over to David Aldridge for an update on T.J. McConnell. David.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Johnson outside. Over Turner. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green finds Johnson. On the wing, Thompson. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Hield. Over Thompson. Johnson with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Pacers shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Turner passes to Hield. Johnson against Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Hield against Thompson. Turner with a screen for Hield. Over Thompson. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Turner with the steal. 1:05 left here in the second. Three-pointer, Hield. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. From deep. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Green against Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Three-pointer, Hield. Johnson with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Halliburton on the wing. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Halliburton. Johnson with the block. Brissett passes to Halliburton. They could use a bucket. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the 2 guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half. Both of these guys playing at their peak in this one.
Speaking of peaks, can you think I can climb Mount Everest?
A decade ago, maybe, because you're about as big as Mount Everest, so it would take you 1 step.
I would hate to be the Sherpa that has to carry Shaq up to the top.
Kenny, what's a Sherpa?
Me, I have no clue.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Warriors.
Their work on the glass is one reason they've been in control of this game, playing bully ball. Right, Ernie?
Why would you ask me? I'm not a bully.
Yes, you are.
Ask Shaq. He's the bully.
No, you're the bully around here.
Whatever.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Hield. Then it's Turner. And it's Smith. And it's Duarte in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Well, here we are, Greg, looking at the Indiana Pacers. They've been looking for a star player to lead the way. Hey, have they found it?
It's so tough for the small market teams like them to acquire this type of talent. They know they have to draft well and develop their players within the program. Hopefully they'll be able to mold some of these young ones into stars moving forward.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man possessed. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Curry finds Johnson. Thompson with it. Now the pass to Curry. To the inside. Johnson hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And it's Hield off the drive. There's the dish to Smith. Shoots the three. Again, Hield missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
From deep, Johnson, and another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hield from outside. Again, Hield missing.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Passes to Moody. Over in the corner, Green. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Curry against Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Thompson for 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
Halliburton against Curry. Hield outside. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Halliburton banked in off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good by Duarte. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
2 free throws.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for Hield. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Johnson. Green comes in for Green. Kuminga's come in for Moody. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Down low, here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Halliburton against Curry. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Poole on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. It's Curry outside. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Curry against Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Hits the close-range jumper.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Curry on the wing. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Duarte passes to Halliburton. Here's Bitadze. Defended by Looney.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Curry. Count the basket. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Halliburton outside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. For 3. Curry's shot is off. The Pacers shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Halliburton outside. Pass to Duarte. To the right side. Halliburton outside. To the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
A clever dish by Halliburton. Nice to see him continuing to sharpen those point guard instincts.
Pass to Looney. Back to Poole. Kuminga kicks to Green. There's the basket. Poole. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Duarte. And it's Looney with the rebound. Poole against Halliburton. Green with a screen for Poole. And the Warriors miss again.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Passes it to Bitadze. Now Halliburton. A 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 9.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Curry against Halliburton. Out to the wing. Pass to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Curry, no good. And Indiana shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. The Warriors shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Poole. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Halliburton passes to Jackson. Here's Duarte. Outside Jackson. Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Smith kicks to Jackson. Now, here is Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Halliburton.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, Poole. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Kuminga sends a screen for Poole. No good on the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Curry against Halliburton. They double-team Curry. Here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Changes here for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Jalen Smith, and it's Brissett in for Duarte. And Indiana making a change here. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever met.
Baldwin out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Johnson. Brooks, the pass to Johnson. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And he makes that one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mathurin passes to Johnson. The shot comes out. Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Johnson with it. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. That one falls.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mathurin. They need this. There's another block.
and swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. The pass to Mathurin. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Passes it to Mathurin. This one for three. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo passes to Johnson. Count it.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Indiana shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. Brooks, the pass to be Johnson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Inside, Johnson. It's not going to go for him, so Indiana will take it the other way. Brooks outside. Pass to Mathurin for the 3. Itadze, it's good on the putback.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
DiVincenzo passes to Johnson. It's good from long range.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Brooks misses. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Johnson. And foul on the shot. Free throw line.
First personal foul.
And so much great talent coming every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Fields checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Brooks. They set the pick. Here's Hield, and a lot of contact on that one. So
second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
Razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Curry against Halliburton. Ring shot on the way, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Johnson for 3. Taylor with a rebound. Pacers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Hield, the pass to Bitadze. Shoots over Johnson. Bitadze can't hit.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Johnson against Halliburton. Johnson kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Johnson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Bitadze. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry passes to Johnson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Pass to Brissett. Halliburton against Curry. Here's Hield to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Johnson right side. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And yes, it's good.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Johnson inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And the pass to Bitadze. Out to Taylor. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that